personally, and he was like, yo, I figured it out. And honestly, it's kind of looking like he figured it out. He said he's gonna top 8, he's got to get through Raydish, and we'll see how well he does as he's excuse me, what? Oh, that's Bryn. I thought he was on Ada. I was like, that's crazy.
No, he is on Bryn. And why? Specifically because of that Spear D-Sig that he has been taking advantage of the entire time. He is so happy to be using it, and look at all of a sudden, the Pogo, the Cider, he is denying Raydish of all stage control. North America versus North America. This is so exciting to see happen live.
We saw how strong Raydish was able to play against Ahmet not too long ago, but Stingray showing he's familiar with that North American. He knows how to play the game against a player like Raydish.
That's right. Let's see what happens here. Stingray just going to be crossing up, not going to be able to get that D-Light. Raydish was up a little bit too high. He's slowing it down for a second, maybe trying to catch that cross up.
Interesting ground pound on stage. Don't see that too often from an Orb player.
Helicopter's back up onto the stage. Oh my god, that N-Sig was not hitting anybody. And Stingray, I felt like that could have been a bit of a bigger punish, but the foot, the claw, is going to spike him down into oblivion.
Are you going to take the beak, or are you going to take the claw? This time it was the claw to take down Stingray. Raydish not too hurt. Take a little bit more work for Stingray to get this one.
Doing anything that he can to catch this landing. The difficulty with the axe is that sometimes your KO options can be quite telegraphed, because if it's not an end lane, if it's not a Cider, if you're going to have to rely on some heavy buttons, well, it can be difficult at times. This is his signature weapon. This is his tried and true spear. Let's see if he can close it out. He just needs that D-Light recovery. He needs that side light. He's not able to get the side light recovery that he was looking for. He needed to do like a jump fastball, but that D-Sig is now coming in clutch. That is why he has the Bryn.
Stingray's so good at utilizing stacked down signatures. He used to do it with Orion all the time. Now he's doing it with Bryn. It's working out as he's keeping things even.
Sidelight, neutrally non-committal, but still able to position himself to be able to get that recovery, using neutrally just to be able to swat Raydish away. Hit by hit, he is evening up this game, but Raydish still has a substantial lead. He's trying to space out these downers. He's trying to get some space away from him.
Oh, punishes the side air. Doesn't get a side air of his own, though. Let's get the side lights.
Oh, the cross-ups. Oh, the neutral. They keep fading in and out.
Easy
and
punish.
That's the punish that I was looking for the last time. No side light, please. Thank you. D-Light, sir. Not enough to be able to KO. Weapon toss, not actually connecting.
Oh, dips under, but Raydish with the recovery, gonna stage spike Witty to the right side, and Stingray now onto his final stock here in game number 1.
Yeah, that angle was absolutely disgusting. Stingray, let's see how he's gonna have to close this one out. Let me tell you right now, I've got a feeling it might be, involving that D-Sig of his. He gets the Pogo, not able to get the D-Light. Oh, he gets another Pogo. Is it gonna be the edge guard? Actually, yes, it does. I was totally incorrect. Beautiful stuff. He's keeping it nice and even.
He's sticking with the axe now as we get into final stocks here in game number 1. Dashes away, not able to hit that down light, just a down air, and he backs away because he's not sure how Raydish is gonna react out of that down air.
Jumping in and jumping out. Stingray is playing neutral so patiently, but then again, so is Raydish. He's able to get the jump call out that he's looking for. That orb neutrally was pixels away from connecting. Oh my god. Stingray makes it back on, but he has not been able to fight back in quite some time. He gets a side light, but no call outs. He has not gotten a read on Raydish's dodge habits. Raydish has him off stage. Stingray's gonna go high, and that platform, Raydish said, hey, it is lava. There is nothing safe for you to land on.
The molten bird comes out and takes a bite out of Stingray. He used too much of his aerial economy, and you saw him sweat beating over Raydish, and Raydish was like, okay, I know exactly what to do here.
Yeah, that was perfect coverage. And only somebody like, this legend pick actually working out so clutch. The GC N-Sig, man, that thing is huge. You think it's like, oh, it's so exploitable when it's on the ground. We saw it get punished twice, but that's why you use it. That's when you pull it out. So good stuff to Raydish. I feel like on that last stock, Stingray seemed a little bit lost on how to approach a lot of Raydish's defensive movement.
Yeah, it really felt like Stingray chose to stick with the axe, and then the whole time was like, why did I do this? Because he was not finding hits with his axe.
Especially against Orb. Let me tell you right now, for Axe, matchup, they just kind of tend to outspace you, they tend to whip punish you. It can be a little bit difficult, but Axe does a good job of intercepting boots preemptively. Already that's going to be a 3-piece and a lot of damage.
See him chasing Raydish, seeing if he could find a neutral air as Raydish was landing, but he couldn't find the hit. Doesn't hit the neutral light. This time he will on wake up and throws away the axe as he swaps over to the spear.
Let's see if he can get this juggle going. That's one recovery. No neutral air catch on that cross up. Raydish went out a little bit too far.
Up and toss to cover himself after that neutral air connected. Raydish still finding ways in on top of Stingray, though.
Till he comes through. Stingray being so patient on the ground, but then Raydish lands aggressively, but that N-Sig was not hitting anybody. What a beautiful whiff punish from Stingray. He gets that D-Light, he gets a side, he's not going to be able to get another one, but that D-Sig goes to the left, not enough to do it.
Goes for another one, Raydish too high in the sky, that time able to jump over it. Stingray looking for that finishing blow, hits him with a weapon toss, hits him with the ground pound. That's Stingray with the lead.
He is cleaning up that stock with ease, but this lead isn't all that high. Raydish, he doesn't need a lot to be able to take it out at this point, but Stingray, hold on, this juggle is looking really good for him. Raydish doesn't have a weapon, he doesn't have a destroy to be able to contest. Stingray tried to deny him, good respect on that N-Sig. He knew that that was a red light and not his time to go in.
Stingray gets back onto the stage, picks up another spear. Wanting to add up extra damage here, but Raydish with the sidelight side air, not quite enough.
Wow, okay, I guess a little bit too far to the right, but the orb recovery is going to be able to do it. Raydish just stealing it in, and now Stingray has established a pretty good lead for himself.
Over to the axe now, like you said earlier, not the most comfortable matchup against the orb. We'll see what Stingray can do until the next weapon spawns.
Oh, he is just pressing nothing. And as soon as he does press that neutral, he was not able to actually catch that jump from Raydish. He's tossing away the axe in favor of that spear. Yeah, I wouldn't want to play that matchup either, but these juggles from Raydish, they're belligerent.
Still sweating here. Raydish just finding hit after hit onto Stingray. Stingray not even going to challenge, not going for a pogo. Stingray just struggling to get on top of Raydish. Avoids the bird.
He was a little bit too late. That was probably the only thing that he could use to punish in time, but he is off stage. He takes it slowly. Raydish just takes the time to pick up a weapon. That should be the stock. Now Raydish is the one in the lead. The question is, can Stingray close? He needs to close this now before this falls too far away. Raydish is taking him off stage.
Sweating gets past, goes over to the axe. Needs to finish the stock off of Raydish, and the N-Sig doesn't do it for him.
Oh no, the recovery not going to hit anybody either. That's just an easy whiff punish for Raydish. This is beginning to fall apart, but for Raydish, he is more than happy. He misses a button. He's able to get the sale. Stingray is back in this game, but he needs a lot of leads, especially with a weapon like Spear. This can have a very inconsistent advantage state, but allows you to keep somebody away. He's doing exactly that.
Nice.
He's keeping him away.
Oh, but he misses the recovery, and now it's Raydish from below. He's got the nair. He misses the recovery of his own. Stingray, he needs to get this one even.
That D-Light was bait. Raydish was able to punish. The sail comes through. It's not enough, but look at the position.
Red wrong, went for the double side light. Raydish went high.
He's giving him so much respect. He's being so patient. He's going for all these cross-ups. Oh my gosh, the recovery whips.
Disarmed.
He's disarmed, but not for long.
Immediately picks up the boots, hits a side air, not going to active input, wants the force.
Oh my gosh, that still didn't connect.
He picks him up!
High, and he clutches. Stingray gonna be able to take game 2. He had the lead. He lost it for a little bit, but then he brought it all the way back. That last stock was so patient. And again, I talked about in the beginning, that D-Sig, that Spear D-Sig for Bryn has been putting in the work for him today.
Yeah, he has been making that down sig work. It did take a nerf a while back. It doesn't do nearly as much damage as it used to, but it still comes out quick and it still hits hard.
It stays busy. He did exactly what he needed to do. He played patient and he played keep away. He was not rushing. He wasn't going for any overcommittal reads. Spear is the kind of a weapon that, you know, you hit a sideline and then you go for like a recovery or something. People can easily find a whiff punish on you instead. So you have to be super patient. You have to be stoic almost in your gameplay. We're going into game 3 now. Raydish up against Stingray. This could go either way. They're so close to each other.
So even. The real critical thing here is who's going to get their comfort weapons. Raydish is looking for the orb, Stingray looking for the spear. They both got their comfort weapons. Now who's going to get the dub?
He is feeling so confident in all of his spear recoveries. He's landing everything that he's going for, whipping the neutral on the way back down. How many recoveries have connected at this point?
Stingray really starting to feel out. Okay, Raydish likes to go high off of that side light, so you see him empty jump. He's still not over-committing after the side light for just the raw read, but he's still staying there just in case.
Dash jumping in, dash jumping out, slowing down the pace of the game. Raydish overcommitting to that side light. He has not been able to get a handle on Stingray's movement. He whiffs the D-Light, and look at the extent of that punish. He's able to take it all the way off the top, and now look at the stock lead. He is relatively healthy.
Yeah, this is a huge lead for Stingray. He's going to try to get more here as Raydish goes over to the boots.
Good call out. Raydish is backing up a little bit, waiting for Stingray's next landing option. Leans in with the side, but Stingray's too busy pressing N-Light, not able to punish it.
movement starting to come out. You're going to see Stingray lean a little bit more onto the down sig, as Raydish definitely wants to stack up here.
Like 5-6 seconds of no buttons pressed. Raydish, is he going to be able to catch him? Yes, he does. The scoop with the GC N-Sig. Nicely done.
What a call out from Raydish. Seeing that Stingray was going to go high and hits him with that N-Sig in that open air, that is detrimental.
He has been doing that all day. He is showing just how powerful of a button that is. He shows his prowess in that position. And with that, the game is totally even. You can't whiff Spear sidelight in front of anybody.
This is the neutral air.
Constantly crossing each other up. They just sometimes just switch into this mode where nobody presses a button before all chaos breaks loose. Catching the jump. The down is so well spaced.
And despite the lead that Stingray built for himself at the start of this game, look at the lead that Raydish has managed to get himself now in the middle part of this game.
He's getting a hit. He's celebrating a little bit too soon. He's got the axe now. Now he has to commit even less than before. Nobody wants to commit to anything. Somebody press something that they shouldn't so that one person can get a hit in. Raydish.
Ooh.
That's that whip punish.
The one swing he does, and yeah, Raydish able to punish him. Side light, side air, not quite in the red. Raydish looking good.
Picking up the spear now, his weapon of choice has been working out so well for him. The downer is a little bit too late. Raydish was already up and above the stage and to safety.
Trying to hit the pogo instead, lands immediate down signature. Get that finishing blow, it's another down signature. Stingray evens things up.
Oh my gosh, I don't know how he is finding so many D6, but again, it is putting in the work. 2 of them is what it took to be able to take out that stock. Neutrally, the juggles at the beginning. That neutrally was so good because it gave him the time to position himself for the downer and be able to get that next hit, punishing the dodge. He's playing so non-committal, almost catching the dodge that time. The game is totally even once again.
Nice recovery from Raydish though. He's playing great from below. Really just juggling Stingray. Stingray now on the ground, not wanting to throw out an attack. Like you said, a side light whiff is very punishable.
Again, they just go into these modes where nobody does anything for like 5 seconds at a time. Stingray, he's stepping up. He's going with these fade back sails. Raydish is stepping up, cross him up, neutrally, sail, and disarms Stingray. This is a nasty position to be in. This could be it.
Yeah, one more hit for Raydish. Stingray does get the wall touch, but the down air over the corner, and Raydish is 1 game away from going into the top 8.
His keep away game with the orb is so good. It can make anybody just look completely helpless in trying to approach and to be able to get in on it. Raydish has such a good handle on the pace of the game, but I gotta say, there's nobody looking helpless. That was so close. They play, I have to say, the way that they pace themselves, the way that they treat the advantage state respectively, they play quite similarly.
Yeah, they're both really good at getting their moments. They're both pause for a moment, and like you said, they'll kind of just dash jump around each other, and then they start to find their moments where they're like, okay, I'm gonna start getting these juggles, start to get these nairs, start to get these recoveries.
Raydish is now up 2-1 in the game count. 1 more, and that is going to be Raydish in the winning side of top 8. But listen, I know Stingray, and he wants this. I hope that this does not go down this way. I want to at least see it go to a game 5. Absolutely no bias. Let's see what we've got going on. Raydish already opening off with that D-light. Stingray able to get that whip punish.
Weapon spawn all the way to the right side. Stingray runs for it, but it's an axe, not the weapon he's looking for. You can see him not wanting to press a single button, and Raydish finding all this damage.
Gets a neutrally. Is he going to be able to get all that much else with the axe? I'm telling you, this axe, especially against the orb, it has been unsuccessful in the set so far, so he tosses it away again. That fade back sail was not safe enough. The reversal. Uh-oh, this could be big.
Oh, but he can't keep it going, and Raydish with a fantastic read. Stingray keeps doing that down sig, and there's the down air from Raydish. Raydish looking healthy.
I think he just got his dodge back in time. That was a little bit too predictable. We all saw that D-sig coming, and then Raydish's dodge just refreshed when he needed it most.
Stingray again, not wanting to swing. It's Raydish who's swinging. 3-piece, doesn't get the weapon toss. Soft platform got in the way.
Okay, whipping that down. The recovery as an extension. The down is going to be putting him off stage, and that is not enough to KO. That angle is just not helpful for him. But the D-sig has been helpful for Stingray so far in the set. He now evens it up once again, but can he keep up with Raydish's damage output?
Okay, immediate downlight into the side air.
No dodge.
Raydish didn't want to press it, wasn't expecting Stingray not to read.
Highlight sail going to be coming through. Raydish has Stingray off stage. He's jumping and he's going high. He did not get hit by the sidelight. He had just enough time to be able to get away. He whiffs the sail. Raydish is being so patient.
Raydish staying close. There's the down sig. Another punish on the side of Raydish.
Are these down six becoming too predictable? Raydish has already punished 2 of them successfully.
Right, nice little neutral air, swap spears.
Just jumping in place. He can't lean in. Raydish is just occupying the station.
Got
D-Light comes through. He has the stock lead.
Oh, but is this enough? He had a bigger lead at the start of the last game, and Raydish took it away. Can Stingray get a bigger lead here?
He immediately just goes through the sidelight. D-Light Raydish not going to be able to dodge out of the... Goes through the extension, denying him of a weapon. Axe against no weapon at all. That's a good place to be in.
Just denying Raydish, able to pick up the boots. Down air. That's a burn dodge, and Stingray not going to take the bait. Instead, waits on stage. He's like, there's not enough damage for this risk to be rewardable.
Oh, he is stepping up. Raydish, he just needs to be able to connect that D-Light. He just gets that sidelight instead. D-Light, recovery off the top. Last stock each. Raydish is the one with the game advantage. He's going to be opting for the orb. It has been doing so well for him. Stingray needs a spear. He does not need an axe.
Ain't over till it's over. Raydish still has enough health to play. Recovery not going to be enough to KO just yet. The no-read is not working out anymore. Raydish starting to press that dodge button, but there's the recovery.
But his recovery accuracy has been
amazing. That does it!
It does. He was able to get the game that way. It taketh in the beginning of this game. It ended up working against him a couple of times, and then he was still able to close it out. It really feels like it's completing the kit. It's filling in the gaps for Spirit, where it's like missing a little bit of coverage, where it's like missing a little bit of activity, and he is just using it so well to be able to catch those landings. We're going to another game 5. Can our voices take it at this point?
Well, you know we got to do it. We got to give them a good one, because this is our final set of the day to see who is going to get in the top side of top 8. Stingray versus Raydish. Which North American is going to take that final slot?
Listen, it's not just Raydish and Stingray. It is Raydish's orb against Stingray's spear. That is what this game is all about, and that's exactly how we're going to open off. It's a game of the juggles. They're both so good at it, and Raydish is just chipping away at Stingray. Oh my God.
The weapon toss doesn't work out for him. Now Stingray's over to the axe. Doesn't swing onto Raydish. Throws out the down light. Able to get away.
True combo, non-committal downer, just fading back. Trying to go for the reset here. Stingray just looking for any chance he can. But I'm so surprised. The complete and total lack of end lights. I feel like that would have been catching Raydish's movement.
Oh, instead he wants the comfort of that spear. The down air bounces off the soft platform, but it still connects on the Stingray. Juggle's starting to come out. Raydish can be looking for that KO tool soon.
Stingray so patient, respecting the disjoint on orb, giving Raydish the space that he needs. That wasn't enough to be able to take it off the top. Raydish is creating this wall, saying you will not go past this point. Stingray doing anything he can to approach.
Stingray just trying to find the longest range he can. Raydish manages to avoid the read from Stingray.
Oh my gosh, the cross-ups! You can feel the tension when they both do nothing at all. That's gonna be the whip punish. You can't whiff sidelight like that. We have seen Stingray in this position, and we have seen it bring him back. We've seen him bring it back. What can he do to get the stock?
Let his axe start putting in some work. Got some good damage, but Raydish with the dodge through avoids that down signature.
So it comes through that D-Light. He actually didn't fully dash into it, so he didn't get the full momentum. Otherwise, Stingray would have been able to get the pogo.
Okay. Looking for the option, looking for the opportunity to hit that recovery.
Stingray's being so patient. He's not committing to anything. He gets the recovery, but just one of those is not going to be enough. He's now in a position where he needs to land, and Raydish is going to successfully catch that landing. That D-Light a little bit too far away for him to punish. He wants that D-Light. He wants that D-Light true combo so badly. D-Sig does not connect.
Got a little over-eager there throughout the down signature. This time it'll hit, it'll KO. Stingray primes the spear.
It giveth and it taketh away, and that time it certainly taketh away Raydish's stocks. It is 2-2. He gets the end light. He's not able to get the jump call out. He now has to find a landing. The wake up pogo was amazing, but he whips the side light. Raydish with no weapon. He wasn't able to find a side light of his own. They're so back and forth.
The down signature as Raydish was too far away, but not too big of a punish. Still Stingray playing from behind.
That spacing, he got just barely past the down, and both of them spaced it so well, but Stingray, he was just a little bit above.
Oh, so much movement coming out. Neither of them wanting to swing. It's going to be Raydish with the side air.
Stingray,
the down air.
He's waiting it. He's waiting for it. And Raydish tries to mix it up. He's able to get the reversal. Raydish has the stock lead. Is Raydish going to be the one to make it into the winning side of top 8? It's Stingray. He has to fight to be able to even this up now.
It's going to be tough for Stingray. When it comes to the damage, Raydish has just been a little bit faster than he is. Stingray now holding on to this axe. There's no weapon spawn, no opportunity to change. Instead, He's just hoping Raydish will whiff. The down light, the side air, and the neutral light. None of them are hitting for Stingray.
He's tossing away the weapon. He wants his beloved spoon so badly. Is it going to be a D6? It has to be a D6 with the culture at this point, but the whip punishes just keep on happening. Is this going to be a snowball in Raydish's favor? He is setting up a wall. Stingray whips a side light, but he doesn't get punished for it. The sail comes through. Raydish is off stage.
Down Sig! Final stocks. Can Stingray do it? Deep red. We've seen him clutch this time and time again.
Oh, but is it going to be Raydish? He is looking so much healthier. Stingray has to work so hard to be able to even up damage. No, D-like that. Is that it? No, not yet.
It's the wall touch with a down air. Stingray still has movement. Raydish is there, and it doesn't matter. Raydish takes it in game number 5.
That was such a beautiful, beautiful set. That was so hard earned from him. Both of them worked so hard, and they both wanted it so badly. Raydish, congratulations. He is making it into tomorrow on the winner's side. Stingray going to be knocked down into the elimination side. What a set. What a way for us to end off on. Oh, my God.
Incredible play from both players. Stingray just